suscríbete y activa la campanita, no lo olvides.
Hey, what's up, Panda? Welcome to Enterborn. This is Falcon BMS, and in this new version 4.34 we have something new with the Taycan, and I'm going to cover that and also how works the Taycan. First of all, I hope you enjoy my English and my accent. If you don't understand something, you have the comments below to ask for it. And let's start the video, the tutorial. And first of all, I'm going to tell you what is new in this new version. What is new is the backup system. If you remember, in the previous version was in here, where is now the AFF. Now this no anymore is the Taycan. And you have to set your backup Taycan in the MFD in your screens, okay? Go to the menu, to selection of menu, and here you can see a new menu in here. It's Taycan. There is the Taycan menu. How this works is really very simple. You have the mode that you want to work, transmit and receive for air-to-ground Taycan, and air-to-air Taycan mode. Only two modes in there. Here you have some arrows to increase or decrease your Taycan number. Also, you can enter what number you want directly, and also the bump that you want to work with, Yankee or X-ray. Okay, and all of this is done. That is the backup mode of the Taycan, and is the new thing that is in your screen, in your MFG. For that, always before takeoff, set your backup Taycan channel in here, because imagine if you get some damage and you lost your screens, you are not going able to set any Taycan there. Okay, how works the Taycan in the backup mode? First of all, you have to know the backup mode is selected in here, in this knob. Okay, right click and you are already in backup mode. As you can see here is backup Taycan, backup everything. But of course the new system, the AG system, or as we all know, the AHA, sorry about the spelling, now it's in nav mode using waypoints. If I push this M over here, it's in ILS system, in the new system, also with waypoint, ILS with Taycan, and pure Taycan channel mode. Okay, here you can see I don't get any distance, I don't get anything, and my arrow is pointing to the right. Okay, when you see this static arrow in here, it means that you are not getting any signal from your Taycan. In real life, I think this arrow is turning and turning and turning, but in Falcon BMS is in this way. I don't know if it's accurate or not, but for the moment is what we have in here. If I set the Taycan of Kunsan in the backup channel, it is 75, enter. Now you will see in a few seconds I have to get some signal. There, I am getting signal. 1 nautical mile, and the arrow is pointing where the Taycan is, and the Taycan is there. That is my Taycan station with a nuclear plant behind. Nice picture, huh? Okay, that's the backup mode. I'm going to switch to other channel, 111 for example. And remember, the Taycans have a distance, have a power. For example, this Kunsan Taycan or Vortag have a range of 140 nautical miles, but there are other Taycans that are going to get only 100 nautical miles, only 40, only 75, 70, only 20, for example. That's depend of the Taycan, and you are not going to have only Vortag or Taycan in air bases. Some air bases will not have Taycan, and normally all bases will get one, but you can get Vortag navigational aids in mountains around the Korea or Balkans or whatever are you flying. For example, we have Talcheong with the Taycan channel 59 X-ray that is a vortex over a mountain and have a range of 140 nautical miles in that direction over there. But because we cannot get a straight line ahead, visual contact, okay, I am not getting any signal from that, as you are going to see now. 59, I told you, 59, enter, and there, you see there is no signal in there. But that's the problem. The TACAN is, if you are flying low, that signal can be blocked by buildings, by mountains, by whatever. Okay, if you want to try to get the TACAN in the maximal range, you have to fly high. Okay, that's the question of here. Let me go to normal mode, front controls mode, and there we are in front controls. And again, I'm working with my normal TACAN mode, is this one, in the digital entry display, or that. There is my TACAN select channel, and you can change that using the number 1 in the ACP. I also want to remember you that I have a playlist with all the buttons on the ACP of front controls, with a tutorial of what button do what things. Now I am going to use the number 1, but I only tell you how this works with the TACAN, not with the ILS, for example, because this number also used is for TACAN and for ILS. Okay, and that playlist you can find anything of these buttons one by one. Okay, coming again with the tutorial. Here you can see the mode that TACAN is operating is in transmit receive mode. That means that my airplane is transmitting a signal and receiving also the signal of the TACAN and my signal to get a distance. Okay, if you are only in receive mode in Falcon VMS, you cannot. In real life, I am not sure if the F-16 can or cannot, but the TACAN normally in other planes is going to have the transmit receive mode, that is to work with range and heading, only receive mode, that is only to work with heading, no range with the TACAN, and air-to-air TACAN receive and transmit mode. Okay, it's the same that air-to-ground, but with airplanes. Next, that mode can be changed with the DCS button to set position. You can see there, air-to-air mode, again, air-to-ground, air-to-air, air-to-ground, air-to-air, air-to-ground. Okay, if you want to change your TACAN channel frequency, your TACAN channel, you are going to get to put the number in the ECP. But how many numbers, how many channels do you have? 139? Nope. Nope. It's wrong. Okay, what? Let me clear this. Maybe we have 126. Oh, 126. Or maybe we have 127. Nope. Okay, you only have 126 channels. Okay. For that, remember, if you put 3 numbers in this scratch patch over here, you are going to introduce a TACAN channel. But in the moment you put 4 or more numbers, you are going to set a frequency for the ILS. Okay. Okay, continuing with that, in the TACAN channel 75, I can also change the band. Now it's X-ray, but using the number 0, enter, I change to Yankee, and again, X-ray, Yankee, X-ray, Yankee, X-ray, Yankee, X-ray, Yankee, blah, and X-ray, okay? And that is how this works. But let's go focus on the AE system, on the AHD system, because it's what is important in here. I will do a video navigation and using to get aligned with the runway, but today is everything theoretical, and the important thing here in the TACAN is this knob also. But let's go see what arrows we have. Arrows, I think, is a Spanish word, but you know, this is an arrow. Okay, this blue thing. This arrow over here is pointing where the TACAN is, or vortex. But this one, this other arrow, okay, is the course that I am selecting with this knob over here, okay. Also, you have here the number of the course, the heading that you are selecting. Also, you have to take into account this blue arrow also match where is pointing this from to arrow. Okay, you only see here a small triangle, but look at that triangle. Pong, 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 pong. What is happening there? Okay, because this from to triangle or arrow is only half of the, it's like a sector, right sector, left sector in this case, or maybe if you want, sorry, up sector, down sector. Okay, you know what I mean. It's only half of the circle, and from that is from to arrow to tell you if you are going or in opposite direction. Okay. What is important in here is what is a course. Okay. I am thinking in the name now. I forget in Spanish, but if you are in the, okay, let me make it this clear. Imagine this point over here on the center is the Takan station, the Bortak, okay, also the airport, for example, okay, in real, the instrument, the real thing is your airplane, but now it's an airport. And the external circle is the max range of the Takan, of the Bortak. If you imagine what is the heading or the course from this Takan to the north, course north is just, I mean, this one. Okay, this is north of the airbase of the Bortak. But imagine that in this base, in this airbase, you want to land in the runway 18. The runway 18 is the 180 degrees. That means that it's pointing south. And your airplane must go over here. The cursor is the airplane. Come here, beep, 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 turn right, beep, 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 and land. Okay. As you can see, if you in your course, you can also select the course 180 to match the runway direction. But you have to keep in mind you need get the arrows in opposite directions to land in the runway 180 when that runway have a Takan. Okay, that's the black point on this system in this F-16, because you have to think in, okay, I want to fly on the course 180, but wait, how the arrows must be. Okay, when you want to land in an airbase with a Takan, the idea is one arrow and the other arrow in opposite directions. But when you are flying and you want to fly into course heading, for example, 349 and go away 100 miles of the Takan, you have to get the arrows in the very same direction. In this way, you are flying in the correct course. But look at this. If I set the opposite course there, the arrow is telling me that I am in the course. Okay, I am in the course. I want to be in the course 169 and 100 miles away. Okay, I am not, or I am in the course. Huh, tricky? No, okay. Now, always remember this. You have a magnet with the headings. And what is the direction? If you are here and you are the Takan and you want to go course 169 from the Takan 169 is this. Now you are in the correct course heading because the arrows are opposite. Okay, I told you 1 minute ago the opposite, I think. I am not very sure, but this is the good thing. If you want to fly in the course 169 and be 100 miles away, you have to get opposite direction on the arrows. Okay, but when you have the sorry again. But when you want this Falcon thing, but when you have this, okay, you are not in the correct heading. Okay, the correct heading, the correct course is always with opposite directions. Okay, this is the only technical thing. Remember, I'm going to do another video flying and showing to you how to use to land, how to use to fly, how to use to get aligned with the runway. And I hope with these two videos and my very poor English level in some aspects, you can understand how the TACAN is working in Falcon VMS, in particular in the F-16. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. Use the comment below to tell anything, advice or whatever. As I will tell you, be happy, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and don't be sad. Bye bye.
No olvides suscribirte, darle a like y revisar mis últimos vídeos. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up and check my other videos.